My name is Zac Shaw. I'm a 100-metre runner. I'm a T12 classification. I grew up with vision. I grew up as an able-bodied person. I remember being like 9 years old and remember being able to see perfectly. I have like quite vivid memories of that. The next thing I remember after that is not being able to see the whiteboard from the back of the class. And I remember it just felt like overnight I'd be holding the books closer or I'd be standing closer to the TV. It was only my parents being like, Zac, like, hold the book further away, sit further away from the TV. And that was like when they kind of pushed me to get an eye test and like finding out something was wrong with it there. But it just happened so quickly. My mum was always like, she never wanted me to feel sorry for myself. She'd always say, there's always someone worse off. There's always someone with worse eyesight. Whatever happens, there's always someone that's worse than you. It kind of helped me not feel sorry for myself at a point, and it's made me me. And I wouldn't be the person I am if I didn't have a visual impairment, so I wouldn't change it. From that point, probably when I was like 14, 15 years old, a teacher came up to me and said, have you ever thought about trying disability sport? And at that point I just saw disabilities as amputations, wheelchairs. Like I didn't realise you could have a disability and it not be visible. London 2012 was happening. I saw people on TV that were, I guess you couldn't notice their disability, and that's when it made me realise what I have is a disability. And I think we always talk about London as inspiring a generation, and I was one of the people that was inspired by London. Ended up falling in love with track and field. I had a really challenging year in my personal life. My mum passed away last year, and I took time out of the sport last year to like just kind of grieve and get over that. She was my mum. She was also a really important part of my sporting journey. A really strong network as well. It's like every time I finished training, I'd call her. So it's like a big part of my framework of being an athlete was there as long as losing my best friend, losing like the person who brought me into the earth. So for me, just getting to the start line at Commonwealth is just going to be a huge achievement. I think I still got that mindset to a point, but I think now as the season approaches, mentally I feel a bit better, physically I feel a bit better, so I'd love to go there in my best shape and see what happens, to be honest. I think 4 years ago I got a silver. Obviously I definitely have sights on seeing what happens there, but for me it's just turning up and just being in the moment. Going into it now, just about to start season, I think physically I feel like I'm in a good place. Mentally I feel like I'm in a good place as well. I'm honestly just excited to get going. I actually started studying university in Sheffield and I dropped out to come train here, which I guess just speaks to the facility and the place as a whole. It's just got everything you need. Like there's a nice atmosphere at training. There's like a lot of my best friends now I've met here in Loughborough. I've learned to like love this place, and it's given me everything I needed and like a solid foundation to perform. I think as a legacy, I think on anyone I've trained with, I would love for them to come away and think that Zac helped me become a better athlete. I think on the sport as a whole, if I could have had 1% of an improvement or an impact on representation for disabled athletes, I'd say I've had a great legacy.